So I got a lot of pickups to talk about with y'all today. What up? It's your boy Drama, and we're back again with another physical game pickups for 2026 so far. So this will be from January to April 2026. This will be the most, I think, of any video I've done last year in 2025 of my pickup. So let's go ahead and get right into it. So first, I'm gonna go ahead and talk about Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade for the Switch 2. It is a game key card. I'm sure everyone knows that. The game size is well over 64 gigabytes. As a matter of fact, I think it's like 90 something gigs. I can't see it. Oh, it's on the front. 90 gigabytes. That's right. It's 90 gigs. So yeah, the game is pretty sizable. I played it earlier. It took my time to go through it. I know it's not a super long game, but I was playing some other stuff in between. But I did finally finish it back in early April and or late March, early April. But it was a lot of fun. I understand the hype. I'm really glad I waited to play these games, as the third one is getting closer to reveal, and it'll probably come out next year for the 30th anniversary. I didn't play the original Final Fantasy VII, but this one's pretty cool, and I talked to some friends to fill in some of the gaps on what's going on overall. It runs really well on Switch 2, especially in handheld mode. Great, looking forward to Final Fantasy VII Rebirth in June. Next one I got is actually a limited run physical release, but I got through VGP, so shout out to them, Video Games Plus. Star Ocean First Departure R, which is a remake of the first Star Ocean, but I think this version might be a remake of maybe either a PS2 or a PSP version. Definitely let me know in the comments. It's one of those is correct, I'm sure. But it's got that button mashy kind of action RPG type of gameplay. I've only played Star Ocean, the second story arc, on the Switch 1, and that was a lot of fun. Really, really fun time. So I will get to this eventually. I always said I wanted to play this. I used to have it in my wish list on the Switch eShop for months, for years. It got down to really cheap prices, but since I got Second Story R physically, I wanted to get this version physical. So shout out to us patient gamers for waiting, because man, yeah, I think this came out last year. But I wanted to wait. I'm sure VGP was going to get it, and they did get it from limited run. So shout out to them again. The next title I got is Shantae Advance Risky Revolution, and this is supposed to be the completed version of the sequel to the first Shantae back in the day. It never came out due to whatever reasons, but yeah, WayForward went back. They finally finished the game. That's why they call it Shantae Advance. It was supposed to be the one to come out instead of Shantae Risky's Revenge on Game Boy Advance. But this seems to be cool. It's got like a style where you can go in the background and foreground of the level, I believe. And in addition, they have some multiplayer mode with it, but I haven't really messed with it like that. I'm not too familiar. I think it might be a local multiplayer mode anyway. But yeah, the Shantae games are great in between games, I like to call it. You play them. You play them in between bigger releases, or if you're like, oh man, I want something smaller, kind of short, and it's something in my backlog. So that's Shantae. So that'll be cool. So I'm looking forward to finally checking that out this year as well. So a couple months ago, I actually one of my homeboys put me on to this place not that far from me. They do like weekend conventions. They're called CCP. Shout out to CCP. I think it's Charlie's Collectible. I forgot. I'll have the logo on the screen somewhere. But yeah, they had a retro game expo where not only can you just check out retro games, all PS2, GameCube, Nintendo 64, PlayStation 1, Xbox, all the way back, arcade machines. They also had multiple vendors selling used games, so I had to go through there and see what I could find. And I did find a few great things. So the first thing I did get for the OG Xbox, Ninja Gaiden, or as the internet says, this is the best version of Ninja Gaiden. Play this one. Don't play Sigma. Purple Blood. I know it's more than Purple Blood. Don't come at me. I'm just making jokes. Laugh at me. Laugh. Line up. But yeah, I wanted to get this because I still haven't really played Ninja Gaiden games. I was going to get Ninja Gaiden 4, the one that came out that was co-developed by Platinum Games and Koei Tecmo Team Ninja. Man, I don't know when I'm gonna get to. Okay, but that's Pragmata. Yes, Pragmata. I got the Switch 2 version. Is there a reversible cover? Technically, there is a reversible cover. It's actually my Switch 2 now, so I'm not gonna show you the cartridge. But man, this game is awesome. It's I'm a little over halfway through. I'm gonna see if I can beat it this weekend. The weekend this video goes up for you all. But if I can't, no problem. Game is awesome. So far, it might be my game of the year. Just the mechanics, not just the weapons that the human character Hugh uses, but the hacking from the little girl Diana. You know, the hacking gets really in depth. The further you get in, you unlock more abilities, more nodes to do the puzzle mechanic to initiate the hacking. It is so much fun. It really feels like kind of a 2000s era Capcom game in the sense of like it's really like there's a story there, but it's not like super major in my opinion. But the gameplay is where it's at. That third-person combat it's awesome, and most importantly, the Switch 2 version runs great. Both handheld and dock. Looks great, plays great. Target 60 frames per second. So shout out to Capcom again. They've been getting a lot of my money this year. They've been getting a lot of it. Alright, and so the next couple, or next few I should say. Let me do this. I was waiting to get this. I was going to get it last year. I was originally a backer for the original game on Kickstarter. Just recently they put out the 60 frame per second update, which from what I've seen is very, very good. Yuka Replayly, which is a remake or remaster, touching up the game, kind of changing up some parts, making it a better game of the Ukulele game that came out. Ooh, when did this come out? 2017, 2018. It's been a while. It came out pretty much almost like last generation consoles, 8th, 9th gen. But yeah, I just want to put my money where my mouth is. I always said once I get this to 60 frames, I will definitely pull the trigger and scoop it. And shout out to Playtonic Games. They did the daggone thing. They did it. So awesome. I'm a big Banjo-Kazooie fan. Banjo-Tooie is my favorite of the two. Unpopular opinion, I know, but I think it's a more fun game. But yeah, I'm looking forward to finally jumping back into this. This pretty much looks like to have fixed a lot of my issues with the original version of Ukulele. So yeah, when I get to it, I'm gonna greatly enjoy it for sure. So this one actually came in very recently. Like I think in the past, no, it came out earlier this week, or it shipped and released. This is a game that came out on all platforms. I want to say a year or two ago. A friend of mine was really talking highly about it, and it's Hollow Knight inspired. So if you're a Hollow Knight sicko, then you'll probably like this too. But thank you to Fangamer for finally getting this shipped out. I pre-ordered this well over a year ago. 9 souls. The little fox dude who's like got like a sword and whatnot. It's very challenging. I've only played a little bit of this on Game Pass, on Xbox Game Pass on PC. But yeah, 9 souls. I don't know the full story. I can't tell you, but it's basically a little fox dude. He has to fight these robots and other mythical creatures in this world. It's a very cool art style. It looks kind of hand drawn. It's very inspired. So I'm gonna definitely jump into that this year as well. I'm looking forward to it greatly. Actually, I'm really looking forward to it. And the final game, and I literally just got this, and I was gonna get this video out yesterday, but that didn't happen. Sorrows, which is the sequel, well, not really a sequel, but is a mechanical sequel to Returnal. So, yes, I just got this. It's my first PS5 purchase in a while. I'm gonna play this after I finish Pragmata. I love Returnal. It's probably my favorite PS5 game. Spider-Man 2 and God of War Ragnarok are like close second and third, but this game just takes the full advantage of most of the PS5 features. Sorrows is pretty similar. Third-person shooter using a different character. You're going through another alien world. They have some new thing where you can like put a shield and absorb bullets and then like fire it back. So it's kind of sort of got like an Ikaruga vibe of like managing the blue projectiles and the orange projectiles that are firing against you. But yeah, it's super cool. Very cool. Shout out to Housemarque. They make that game at PlayStation. That'll pretty much be my next big game to play after I finish Pragmata. So hopefully I can start this weekend. So yeah, that's it. That's all. My physical game pickups from January to April 2026. Let me know in the comments below. Have you picked up anything notable in these past 4 months? Or really, is there anything that you picked up recently, like within the past day or couple days or week, that you're really excited for, whether it be a new game or a retro game, especially if it's a retro game you've been looking for a while. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Check my other videos here for some of the other pickups I've done in the past. Feel free to subscribe. I do a lot of enthusiast gaming content, mostly around Switch 2, some PC, a little bit of PlayStation. We like to have fun and just talk about gaming. So, like, comment, subscribe again. Peace out.